Hey, but there's another thing. What's happening in India? I mean, in India itself, like, um, women who go out alone or just within their girlfriends, and especially
Midnight.
during the dark lah. Okay,
Mm.
past the night time lah. You are considered like a bad woman.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
the bad girls,
That's what I heard also. I mean,
and to the extent that the men have so many rights, like because you are so like enticing to us, I'm gonna rape you.
yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do something bad to you
Mm,
because you're a
mm,
bad girl. You shouldn't be out there at night.
mm.
Yeah,
And you shouldn't be with a guy at this timing. You shouldn't
yeah.
be. I mean, I think it's not only in India. I mean, this perception. Yes, a lot of people know it happens in India, but then about like how a woman dress and all those stuff. I
Mm.
think it also happens in some countries that you know, you entice me to come forward to um rape you. It's your fault for wearing all these kind of things. So you must be covered up, you know, so that these guys won't have any excuse to rape you.
Mm.
Like that kind of taboo lah, that you
Mhm.
must be covered up, and then yeah, if you're not
Mm.
covered up means you are inviting harm to yourself lah.
Mm.
I was reading at this one. I think I was reading the news. They were saying that if a man rape you, you just have to give in to him.
Where's the other news?
I forgot where is it lah. But
Of course, not in
it's
Singapore. Ah,
no, 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 no,
be
no, no, no.
jailed,
That
y'all,
one
for
I
life.
punch the face.
Yeah,
No, no,
man.
no, no. It's not inside Singapore. But and then they were saying that if a man rapes you, you just have to give in. You don't have to shout, because by shouting and by fighting back, you just create your own graveyard lah. So the guy, that's
Mm,
why the guy will kill you, and you know, like
mm, 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 mm,
um and throw you at the side or the river or the
mm.
sea or whatever. Yeah.
Actually, that rule sounded more like if you cannot rob, let the robbery take all your items, not your life. So just
Mm-hmm.
listen to the command and just follow what they want and
Mm-hmm.
don't fight for it. But for rape, okay, to be honest, unless you have the strength to fight back, otherwise, oh wow, this is a tricky situation, man.
Yeah, very tricky situation lah. Yeah.
So if you decided to be out there in the dark, deserted places, maybe you need to lock your pants. Wear underwear lock with lock
You know, there was an advertisement way back
lock.
before. They have this lock underwear.
Right, I know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Even
it
for
was,
guys, they have the advertisement.
is it? Guys, I'm not
Yeah,
sure, but girls, yeah, there was one a few years back, I think around
the men's apparently
2010.
for the those who have wife, those who are married, then the wife will
Oh
get
yeah, 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 yeah.
underwear and lock there, so they don't be naughty naughty
Correct,
outside.
correct, correct, correct. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But for ladies, they are more to protect themselves
mm,
from men's or from being raped. Oh my god, this is crazy.
the whole world
It's madness, y'all.
is madness. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
a lot of things happening, man.
A lot. Yeah. So luckily in Singapore we have so many rules.
Mm,
Everyone is like abiding to the law,
mm-hmm,
compliant to it, and we do have crime lah, but it's lesser than what's happening outside the world there. Unless there's no reporting being made in the newspaper or online news. So
there's no what?
otherwise, they're reporting lah. Unless there's no
Um,
real reports coming out there, because
but
what
then,
we know of is like we have lesser crime rate
yeah, yeah,
or not so violent things going on in
yeah.
Singapore lah.
Compared to, you know,
Other
compared
countries
to like Mexico or wherever else where you can purchase a gun and just
Oh,
they have a gang rivalry and, you know, just shoot you to death, man, death. So
ah, I
I mean,
think
you
the
don't do
gang.
that. I mean, there are stabbing cases lah, but um, I mean, stabbing is better than shooting, right?
I think the gang rival here, if they were to be at US or Mexico,
Oh
nah,
damn!
mampus all, habis. Eh?
I tell
They
you,
are
they
no
will not
match,
come
I
back to
tell you.
Singapore.
They'll come, yeah.
You can
Bye
forget about
bye.
coming back to Singapore. Okay, you can forget about
Resist.
it. Your passport you can dig in your graveyard.
It's crazy, man. It's another level
It's
lah.
crazy. Yeah, it's
It is the
crazy.
crime, is their motives of doing the crimes is all different patterns in what's
Yeah,
happening in
yeah,
Singapore lah. Singapore still macam still can take it, like still
yeah.
acceptable crimes or not
Correct, correct.
so super violence or out of beyond on what we could imagine.
Mm,
So yeah, we
that's
consider
true. That's
ourselves
true.
lucky lah.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's true lah. I
yeah,
mean, as much as we don't like the high cost living in Singapore, there are some things that also I would actually like to praise also lah. Like
yeah.
having rules and having law, having well, Singapore is a fine country, so yeah.
Mm,
You do this illegally, you get fined, you get jail, and all the stuff. So
mm,
I mean, at times we do feel we are protected by our own nation lah. So
yeah,
not so bad after all, right?
yeah lah. Just like amidst the pandemic, everyone have to wear masks and we comply to it. So
Yeah. And then you see
yeah,
like the Americans and some of the people in Australia, they are like making a big thing, like it's my right. I don't want to wear a mask, it's my right, you can't say that to me. And I guess it's also everybody's right to keep themselves safe. So when you're talking about right, use your brain lah.
yeah.
Don't be a bloody hell lah. Just use your brain lah.
Yeah lah. I mean, scientific have said, World Health Organization WHO also have said their thoughts on why mask is important to wear.
Mm,
So it's one individual thing,
yeah.
and it's not as bad as because Singapore one if they caught you not wearing mask, you cannot fine or can be jail. If you
Uh,
so we that's why we abide to it, and also about safety lah. I felt
mm,
yeah.
yeah, that's true lah.
I don't know if it's causing so much harm to them if they were gonna wear a mask, so that's why
I
they
mean, if you
like
want to talk
resist
about
to it.
health, you want to talk about health issues, okay lah, I understand. I mean, even in Singapore, like some of us can't really wear masks at times because of asthma or breathless.
Yep.
There is a letter, medication letter, like special need also. There is a letter that to actually show that you are having all these problems. But if you are a fine person, if you are someone that is, I mean, healthy or there's no harm in wearing a mask, why you want to keep up a fast? It's for
Yeah.
your own good also, right? It's not that it's killing you in a way, right? It's helping you. It's helping the world. That's why I say
They
the
said
world is
that
madness now.
it's madness now. Yeah, they say that like as much as you want to have a good breathing or air from your mouth or nose, down there also need to breathe. So that's why they don't even wear underwear.
Wear undergarment, yeah. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, that's
that was like
disgusting, man.
okay.
Like, what is your high? Okay lah.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever
So
it is lah. That's
anyway,
yeah.
we have a lot of lobangs to breathe out,
Mm.
especially for them lah. So they need less garment or less attire to be
Yeah.
able to breathe the entire body. Beach mode, beach
Then you
mode.
be naked lah. You be naked lah.
Naked
Easy lah.
lah.
Let
Totally
everybody.
naked bitch.
Yeah. Let all your body breathe easy. Don't need to wait. Don't need to wait.
You never
Don't
know
need
if
to
you're
tell.
gonna breathe in the disease also,
Yeah, that's why. I got it.
Anyway. Okay, so what other pantang? What pantang, can be fine.
Pantang, we talk about something. It's
Pantang.
another thing later.
What's like that? Okay. So that's what it happened around the house and when we outside, or the pantangs and for specific target groups, or women, pregnant ladies, or little children. It sounds like women's the little children are more vulnerable than men.
Because
Does men
I
have
think
pantang or not?
pantang lah perempuan. Girl. Okay. I think because no offense, man. I was just looking only. Okay, for kids, I guess because they can see things. Okay, they can see things. So that's why sometimes when you have a newborn, you don't bring them out till late at night. You don't bring them out like actually 6 onwards already you don't bring them out lah. Because they could get
sensitive lah, vulnerable to
correct.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever is you can't see things that they're able to see more.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, another part I could also think is that when we enter jungle, or the wooden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's your experience when you enter jungle? And which jungle you enter?
I went to Malaysia once the jungle. I mean, but so far, I mean, nothing lah. I have never experienced anything because all these things, this jungle, you don't know what happened in there. So you just gotta shut your mouth lah. You shut your mouth. You don't say anything like, hey, sekali tonight got something happen. Then you calling for it lah. You and your stupid mouth, right? You go and say, right? Then, I mean, this thing will maybe appear out of nowhere. I don't know, but whenever I enter a jungle, I make it, and I make myself. I tell myself very clear lah. Don't try to be funny in the jungle.
No pranks,
Like some people, like remember that time, these two foreigner Angmo, they actually naked on the top of the mountain.
Which mountain is that? Is it?
I think it's in Indonesia. So after that, the next day, I think there was like an earthquake, not even an earthquake lah, but there was a mini earthquake lah happened at the place that they actually
Went to,
naked. Yeah. So it's like that place actually, what the locals were saying is that mountain couldn't accept the fact that they were actually disrespecting the mountains by being naked. Yeah. So I mean, this place is not your place, you see. Okay. So all you gotta do is just shut your mouth.
It's only your mouth. Shut the hell off your body. Go and wear something. Cover up.
Shut your body, shut your mouth when you enter all these things. You don't make a mess of it lah. Yeah, it's not. It's senang kata. Ni bukan rumah kau, so you don't do things like that. It's not your own house. You don't do things like that. No, it's other people's house. So it's other people's countries, other people's historical place. So why you wanna do all this?
I think it's like when you go to an unknown or unfamiliar places, and then down there is really it's someone a custom or tradition or ritual there is being set already since centuries or present. You don't know the people, you don't know the culture. You go in and you bring your own culture in. Is if it's good, why not? If it's not at all, because they don't even practice what you do, is first thing is going to be very embarrassing when you talk about being naked altogether. And then the next thing is that you never know what you offended. If you offended the people, you see them physically, they're going to hentam you. What if you offended the spirits? You can't see,
Yeah, correct.
And eventually something bad going to happen to you. Be it on the day itself, or it can be any other day, or it's going to haunt you for life. You never know.
Yeah. So these people really think.
That's why I must be sensitive to other people culture, and beliefs, even though it doesn't make sense to you, but because they live there like forever and since generation from another generation, so you don't understand. The only thing you don't understand, you only have to respect and follow through.
True.
Yeah. So your values, your belief, you bring back to your own country lah. When you go to other people's country, you must respect that. Even for us, we went to Angmo country, we go to Melbourne or Western country, we still respect, because we don't know what's their culture there and stuff. And the fact that we try to learn to find out more about their history and what is there in there, what the do's and don'ts, we try to understand, So I think it's also applicable to anywhere where you go lah.
Right? That's true.
Yeah. So let's be more like it's also reflect who you are as a person. And if you want to earn that respect, then you have to also show that respect to other people lah. Yeah, I think that's
that's that's common sense lah. But some people doesn't have this common sense in them lah.
Yeah.
Like some of them do it for fun. Some of them do for I don't know, nowadays for likes, for followers or whatever, But there are some places that that have taboos, okay, have pantang. So you can't just do as and what you please to do so.
Yeah, so talking about what you shared just now, right? So I'm reading about the jungle rule, especially talking about the Mount Kinabalu lah. So the local there, they call themselves as a Kadazan Dusun, I think. So they believe that when one dies, the soul will walk towards the mountain and pass into the different realms of afterlife. Hence, Mount Kinabalu is a sacred site.
Yeah. Mount Kinabalu is a secret. Yeah.
So the community there actually conduct a ritual, like a healing ritual, every year at the mountain. They actually have things or items that they put or do a ritual. Per se, they have 7 chickens, 7 kampong siga, and 7 betel nuts. I have no idea what's that. Just to appease the spirits. So that is their local culture is, and they consider that place is like it demand a respect. So that's why if you anyhow the spirit there will easily offended. Yeah. I think it's only Mountain Kinabalu. It's like those Putri Gunung Lidang,
Mountains.
any mountains or wood or jungles. There is history. Definitely there's history there or something going on there. And the moment you're there, for whatever reason, if you decided to do hiking or exercising or camping, you firstly your mouth lah.
Yeah.
Firstly your mouth, and then where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
So firstly your mouth. Okay. So firstly is what you said to yourself, to your friends, or whoever is there. You must watch lah. So don't say vulgarities. Don't tegur-tegur. Apa tu? Or you see something, or you bau something, or what? You know,
Just
you
keep it
always
to
have the
yourself lah.
urge. Keep it to yourself lah, because you're not at the right place. You're still that within that area. You know, within that. Yeah. So you're not supposed to say it anyhow. You only say good things, positive things coming out from your mouth. Then even if you want to throw some people like apparently, especially for women who come their menses on that day. Campings, all this, and then they throw their pet anyhow. Not in a proper alamak habis that's it then you pee anywhere or you poo anywhere. Even though you say tumpang, they like to have this word tumpang lalu nenek atau cucu tumpang lah, you want to tumpang pee or poo but hey, actually hard, to just pee and poo there, because
it's very hard.
I don't know how people do it lah.
There was once I was camping. Okay, it was a school camping with my secondary school friends. Okay, and we went to this mountain or this jungle. Then we set up tent and all those stuff. So at the age, I think that it was 14 years old. So we usually my secondary school clan, we have a mix of boys and girls. Okay, so the boys will usually bring cigarettes. Okay, and then when they brought cigarettes to Malaysia, and then there was a time where we would gather quietly, because by 9 or 10 we have to sleep. Okay, so at 12 we texted each other. We said that okay, teachers are sleeping, the rest are sleeping, so let's go out for a smoke. And then okay, 10 of us, 12 of us meet up, and then we hit somewhere. It came to a point whereby one of my friend wanted to pass motion. And then we were like, oh damn man, why do you have to pass motion this time? Why? Okay, so he say, then I was asking him, I say, hey, you can poo at this jungle. I say, yeah. He said, anyway, you can poo. Okay. He said, just need to smoke, it will help him. So he went to hide at this, I think behind a tree and poo. And when he came back, it was quite fast so I thought he was done. So when he came back, he was like, boleh lah. Which is, he said, I can't poo. I said, that's why. How do you manage to poo in the jungle? He said, I don't know. Even if I smoke, so I cannot poo. So we were like, okay, never mind. We'll company go to the toilet. So imagine like 12 of us, all the company team to go to the toilet, because it was really dark. It was really dark, and all we had was our handphone torchlight. So yeah, I guess it's a jungle, so I don't know how people can pee or poo in a jungle.
Yeah.
Like for me, I need a toilet. I don't care whatever toilet it is, okay, but just a toilet shape. As long as it's
portable
a toilet
lah, at least lah.
Yeah, at least lah.
At least.
Okay. But no, I don't think I can ever poo in a jungle lah.
Well, you don't see your pee and poo in solid figure. Like, you gotta flush it off lah, I don't know how NS men doing it. Like, do they have to dig a hole and then do their poop, or just leave it on the surface? Oh my god, I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine at all. So, guys,
maybe we can ask some those men that are watching this. Please comment how you guys
let us know how
when you have when you have your outfield or whatever. How do you like go? Is there a toilet? Is there a portable toilet? Or because camping secondary school is different from it.
Different lah. We have toilets in camps.
Yeah, I don't know how NS outfield are lah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, those adventurers. I think those who likes to go for outdoor adventure, they have stories to tell us
Mm-hmm.
how they live without a toilet, without a proper
Mm-hmm.
kitchen or bedroom, and live in the jungle for days or weeks.
True. True.
I can't because I'm a city person, not a fever. Yeah, so I salute those who can. Yeah, okay. So what else? Mm, what other sorts of pantangs that we know of?
I think so far that's what all I not encounter lah. That's what I actually heard before, or what some of my friends told me, or someone that I knew told me. So, oh wait, there's another one where a Chinese pantang.
Ah,
Don't give your friend watch because it means
as a
that
given.
yeah, it means that he will pass away. Another
Ah.
one is don't give your friend shoe because he will run away.
Oh my God, shoe is new to me. Really?
Yes,
Ah.
yes. There was once I
Ah.
wanted to give my, I mean, buy shoe for my friend lah, Chinese friend lah. But and then that was what my another Chinese friend told me. They said that we Chinese have pantang whereby if you buy shoes for us, if you buy shoes for that person will run away from you. Means cut off relationship lah.
Mm, mm,
So I'm like,
mm.
oh, okay, but then okay. I say, what about watch? And then she also say, watch means you are praying for the person to pass away. Then, oh. And
Yeah.
there's another thing, I don't know if you know, it's about during menstruation, if you ever ask a Chinese person for a pet, I don't know whether it still applies or not, but it just happened to me last year. I was asking one of my Chinese colleague a pet, or is it she asked me for me a pet? I think either or lah. So yeah, I think she asked me for pet. So I menstruation pet. So she had to give me 10 cents.
Ah, 10 pet.
10 cents, 10 cents.
Ah, wait. You give her or she give you?
I she okay. When she is on menses, so I give to. Oh yeah, I give her the pet. Because usually we women keep extra pets at work, right? So I have extra pets. I give it to her, and then she give me 10 cents. She also say because that the friendship won't be cut off.
Oh.
So
Uh,
I'm like, you give me 10 cents doesn't mean that we won't cut off ties. Right? Now, even if you give me 10 cents, I can cut off ties with you right now. So
yeah.
so she was like, yeah, I know, but I cannot lah. Every pantang one, I know, but this one you just so I'm like, okay lah, I take the 10 cents. I mean, you can ask you can ask around. You can try
I
asking your
can try,
Chinese
yeah.
colleague.
I ask
Yeah,
Miawi lah. The
yeah,
kettle, the kettle laugh.
the kettle
Miawi.
laughter. Yeah,
Miawi,
kettle
if you
laugh
watch
unit one.
this,
Yeah.
did you gonna give me 10 cents? I think I demand for $1 lah. I hike up the amount a bit. So will strengthen more. Then the value of the money will strengthen even our
The friendship.
relationship. That way I believe lah.
Right.
Oh my God, we Asian have a lot of pantang larang or
No, lot.
superstitious and rituals. But I think sometimes it's a mix between tradition, ritual, superstitious, and taboo. I think it can be a
Mm,
mix or it can be a separate thing altogether.
mm,
Yeah. So I think until now, even everything is modernized already. Not all
mm.
that we continued with the legacy of the old
Taboo.
tales
The legacy of
or
taboo.
taboos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes though it triggered us, especially cutting nails at night time. Sometimes it triggered me,
Mm.
macam, alamak, I want to do that. So I think twice, but I still do it lah. Because I remember like, I'm at my new home, no one gonna say anything about it. Like,
Mm, mm,
just do it
mm.
lah, switch on my light, should be okay one. Yeah. So yeah. But after during the Maghrib, yes lah, I think that's something that will continue.
Mm.
Okay. Um,
Yeah,
to
that's
stay
true.
home before like transit to the dark. It's best to be home, or if we're outside, just stay somewhere when there's more crowded place.
Yeah,
I
when there's
felt
a crowd.
it's
Mm.
for safety lah. Yeah, so we consider different factors altogether and what makes
Mm.
sense. Ya, jangan
True.
kata orang jangan terikut sangat lah kan.
Yeah. Jangan tak
Because of
sup
this,
lah.
aku takut, ni takut, no lah, you cannot like that.
Yeah.
Because it gets into your mind for no
True,
reason.
true, true. That's true.
What's your takeaway for this?
My takeaway. Okay, like I said earlier on it's how you brought up your family values, your family principles. So I guess we are all mature enough to think about whether what you want to do is right or wrong. Taboo is there because for a reason. So if you don't believe it, you ask yourself, um, is it wise enough for you to continue doing it? If you believe it, I shall not say it's good for you lah. But if you do believe it, then follow which that is kind of logical to you. You know, like you don't follow blindly, and you don't also fall on deaf ears lah. So it's all about how you see things as well. It's all about how you actually think about it. Like what you just said just now, jangan terlalu taksub, jangan terlalu berani. There are things that when you do, that it doesn't really goes your way. It might not be working for you, so you perhaps want to find another way. So yeah, I believe taboo is there for a reason, and taboo for me, I find myself believing that taboo is a prevention lah. Yeah, maybe not all, but for some, like I say, whichever is logical for you. So yeah, it's orang kata apa, fikir-fikirkan lah, think about it.
Fikir-fikirkanlah sejenak, ya.
Fikirkan lah.
Alright, people. So continue to respect one another and be kind. Yeah. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Alright. So see you when we see you. Bye.
See you. Bye.